Okay, perfect. We're ready to go. All right, so today we're going to be watching MrCab, no relation, and MelloFlowz, apparently who is a Shiba Inu, if I'm not mistaken. I did some reconnaissance on these guys' PBs. They're like once they get to the wily stages, they're it's going to be a really close race, is what I'm trying to say. They do like almost the same strats, so this should be good. All right, they've kicked it off on the race chat. Just give it 30 seconds, guys. You know, I have to say, I have to repeat this for the viewers at home. Mello has on his splits. He has arrows that tell him where to menu, and it was cracking me up because I've been using this novelty T-shirt that tells me, you know, has the stage select on it, so I can never forget which way to go. Like, what? I should have thought of that. I'm gonna put arrows in my splits now. It looks like our runners are off. Shoot, there's a 10-second difference here. We have to adjust that. Cab misses the jump down there.
Alright, clean stage for Mello over here on the left side. We do have the ice physics going on, so they're trying to avoid that with little small jumps. Get to see our little Flash Man dance here. Pretty little fight when it goes right. Kind of hateful when you miss that first little shot. We see Cab on the right side. There is a 10-second delay. Looks like we may be doing a little recropping over here. Here's the part where Flash gets hateful. Cab's also in here with Flash at the same time, and Cab's got him down. Okay, there we go. Now it's synced up. Let's see how we're rolling out here.
We're pretty new at this.
There we go.
We figured it out.
Cab out just a touch earlier. It could be the difference in the split, so. We'll see if either of them decide to go heat first. I'm thinking Mello's going to go the heat air route. I'm assuming Cab will also.
Yeah, Mello goes heat second in his PB anyway. Okay, we got an air.
All right, Here we go. So, two different ways to run this. The heat route is a touch faster overall, but the safer route for sure is going air first. Yeah, you'll see it when.
I know the fast air saves 12 seconds, like, on its own. But how much does it save, like, in total? It's probably, like, 3 to 5 seconds?
Yeah, I'm not sure the difference in between when you come out to the end of both of these stages before we go to, well, I guess, Crash Fourth. I'm not sure the exact time saved between going the different directions on optimal run. I really don't know, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm sure
Can't
someone
expect
here in chat here knows. Yeah, somebody will pop up here. Looks like we got Mello's screen is frozen with us over here. This cab makes his way through, the safe but sure way. This is the route that's definitely the more safe race flinner route. The route that Mello's going is going to be a little bit more problematic if he has a bad fast air.
Yeah, fast air's pretty tricky, and you've committed yourself to it. If you fail it once, you know, you might as well have just not even done it.
Yeah, because you've already slowed down at Heatman, so if something was to happen and you have to ride the air platforms, then you put yourself in the hole. Already into the fight here at Heatman. He does
No,
have
he
his
beats
30,
his
60,
head.
90-second charge. There we go.
90-second. Oh, that would be excruciating.
Now Cabs is frozen on his side.
Oh, he's back. Well, I don't know what happened within the last 10 seconds, but they beat the stages at almost the same time. Okay, Cab's a little bit ahead. You can tell by the pink flashing. I mean, we can't really say who's ahead until we see Crash Man, right?
Yeah, we'll know when the dust settles, when they meet back together at the end of that route.
MelloFlowz no doubt using the up arrow on his split to remind himself that he needs to go up to Airman stage. Well, I can't get over that. I'm just... How did I not think of that?
It's the little things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe it's J-Dub. He puts in his menus in his splits, so he knows when he looks over his menus. I mean, in his splits, he knows what menus he needs to use at what time in the stage, which I thought that was kind of ingenious.
Oh,
too.
really? For even like go up, start, up, start for to go to air?
Yeah, he'll have like up, two down, or whatever. 2 up, 2 down, 3 up, 3 down, or whatever the case may be for the stage. But yeah, he has those posted in his splits.
That's really
So
that's good too. I should do that.
Yeah, he never has to think about it. You know, he's never like, what was this split coming up here? He can just like, you know, just browse over there and check it out. Never had to second guess himself. Yeah, there's the sled across the lava instead of going to the Yoku blocks.
That's right, and we slept on it. Mello did a pretty clean fast air over there.
He did, yeah. I wasn't trying to jinx him. I've got that commentator jinx.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as we said something, he was going to hit the lightning dudes and fall in the hole. And the ball stores at the same time. Looks like they're going to come out together because both of these are, you know, the long cutscenes in between. Mello's freezing over here again.
You clicked something, didn't you?
No, I haven't touched a thing. There we go, enjoying this cigarette. Mello just a touch ahead by what, maybe 8 seconds? The lag is going to win. This isn't Mega Man 3. The lag will not beat us in this one. He'll beat the hell out of you if you try to play 3 though. Lag Man 3. You ever try to shoot a cat? And Man, it's rough in that one. So it's
Oh,
nice
and
to
the
see
airball
them
get
line
done?
up here. Say what?
I was just talking about Mega Man 3.
Oh god, dude, that game's so horrible with the lag. It's ridiculous. I mean, if there's a game where if you take out the music and the lag gets better, that's a problem.
Music is pretty hard on the NES. It's like a big chunk of the processing time, no matter what game it is.
But I guess being under pressure for a game that shouldn't have even been made anyway, we got lucky. We got two.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, lag is winning right now. There we go. We see Mello busting through the zip.
Yeah, I would have liked to
Over
see
the
that
heat.
setup. Oh, look at him spamming start.
Oh, there we go. Oh, cab right on him though. A little bit cleaner climbs coming up. See how we go into our item 3. Everybody's favorite part of the Crash Man stage, the item 3.
Now, I like to play a game. Who's the placer and who's the chaser? Or are they both placers?
Oh,
Looks
Cab's
like
not
Mello's a
going for the
placer.
first one.
And Cab's a chaser. You know what I'm talking about? You got if you can either place the item and land on it perfectly, or you gotta place it and then chase it.
It's interesting not to see Cab using it more often. He only used it at the first and third screens. Interesting. He just climbed it the entire second one.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too. It's just like I don't know. You're just not in this. You're just not in the vibe. You're not in the rhythm.
Into the ball store. No double hits there. And very nice from Mello. Looking good.
It's hard to lose too much time on this guy.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, double hit.
Yeah, Cab got the double hit in. Very nice. Best part about Rockman 2 is these super fast cutscenes. Off to quick. So, are we going to see both of them in the light tonight, or think either one of these is going to try to do the stage in the dark?
Well, I watched Cap's PB and he left them off. And
That's what I was wondering, yeah.
Yeah. There was an era of speedrunning where people were just like, I'm not going to stop to turn the lights on, that's slow. But then they realized, actually, that's kind of nerve-wracking and barely saves time.
Really helps with the ball store for me, too, trying to zip in at the end. I can't ever find the place to do the item 1 if I don't have the lights on.
Oh, no kidding. I could maybe get to the lasers, but
yeah, the lasers, there goes Mello turn light. Yeah, the lasers is the easy part after that. But yeah, finding that ball store, trying to get around that mech. Yep, Cab's going in the dark. Nice.
It just feels
necessary.
like... Yeah, if you don't have Time Stopper, you will die. Watch the task. We use Time Stopper here. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah, there's nothing around it. You have to stop. If not, that second screen of lasers is going to hit you. You're just not fast enough to get around. You're not on the screen you're supposed to be on, so... I don't know all the details. I'm sure you could go more into that. Oh, nice from Mello. He's getting some good item placement here. Oh, stopped just a touch early. Oh.
Mello's doing the fast wiggles instead of the slow wiggles, the safe wiggles. Should be doing the safe wiggles.
And we was just talking about this too. Hard to hit that zip when it's dark.
Oh yeah, did he whip it?
Yeah. He slightly misplaced his item 1s. Oh, nice kill from Mello though. Oh, he got up and
missed
it
it.
anyway.
Did he just 7 hits straight to the face?
Yep, well he got 6 and turned around and shot him with the 7th one back behind him. Gotta watch out for his health right here. Oh, this is bad. This is bad for Cab. This is bad for Cab. Oh, that's gonna be bad. So he's got 2 shots with the crash bomb coming in.
He's probably just gonna Buster only it. That's what I do.
Alright, taking the safety E-tank here from Mello. Probably come in handy a little later. There we go. A little bit of problem on the item 1s.
He actually does the zip in Wily 2. So if you do full zipless in Wily 2, you get a free E-tank. But if you do the cool zip, then you
Yeah, you skip out one that you just walk through, don't you? Yeah. Might be nice to have come Boo Beam.
Oh, I didn't think that was going to work on MelloFlowz.
Mello's got a clean run going here so far. I don't know how accurate the PBs are, but I do know Mello is, what, 3 minutes behind? 3 minutes and 6 seconds behind when I saw Cab's PB listed, so it'd be interesting to see if Mello can keep the pace up and make Cab chase him. We also don't know if they're watching each other, so they might not know where they're at with each other, so that could come into play later. But so if Cab's watching Mello, he might know that he needs to try to pick the pace up. Or if Mello's watching, he might know that he's ahead and try to play it just a touch safe. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Cab's in the chat. Yeah.
Wait, is he listening to us?
Cab is actually in the Speedgaming chat here, watching it go down. So he knows where he's at. We don't know if Mello knows where he's at, but we do know Cab knows where he's at so far. Get him, Cab! Going into Woodman here. He's going to lay the item 2 down, take off for a little walk, and then jump on the item 2 as it passes underneath him. Avoiding the kangaroo rabbits, as I like to call them. Robbits, I believe they are. Into the metal fight here. Making sure metal doesn't attack back until the last shot or two by holding down B. I think you've got, what, 4 to 5 seconds there before metal will actually start attacking you. Oh, notice Mello went with the flash in the first screen. He tried to zip over to get past this third dog. I saw him practicing that in his stream before the race. We'll probably see Cab use heat to get rid of the first dog and then flash the second and third dog. Unless he tries to zip the Finger corridor, who knows? As Mello falls into the good wood zip, swapping over to quick here. Also gives you a good little pause buffer to get over that gap for people like me. It's hard for me just to fall right into it. And then also needing quick to grab the ladder at the top. I cannot grab the ladder at the top without using the quick boomerangs. I don't know. Cab also.
That's interesting. I always switch to quick too, but I just sort of switch it like in the middle of the, the big walk.
Yeah, as soon as I see him come out of that first initial zip at the end of it and stop, I'll pause right there to give me that little bit of because more than once I've fallen off of that by just like swapping over beforehand and holding right. So yeah, as soon as I see the zip actually stop, but he's still in the ceiling, I swap over to quick just to give me that little pause buffer bump over it. Cab going for not the good wood. Oh my goodness, he just busting through here with a metal blade.
Did he whip it, or is he just like, meh?
It looked like he tried the first couple of times and he just said, man, I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah, that happened to me. You got to respect it, like, okay, I failed. It's time to do a different strat.
I do like how he's jumping while throwing the metal, because when you use the metal, Mega Man does stop moving, so by jumping and shooting, he's able to keep his momentum at least.
Yep.
Not be slowing down like I do. I come through here like a sloth in summer, baby. We see Mello busting through Bubble Man real nice, getting ready to drop into item 1 to start this zip.
I wonder if he's going to pause to get the zip.
Nah, surely he'll drop down, yeah. Will he drop it on the way? Yeah, he dropped it on the way down. He's going right up to it. Great placement for Mello so far. Oh, just a touch too low. There we go. Mello's been on point with all his zip placements so far. Like, he's not had any hiccups.
It's just that one, like it was a little bit too low. It was perfect positioning, but it just didn't get him high enough.
You're talking about the start of the Woodman zip, yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about the bubble zip just now.
Oh, wait, yeah, that one too,
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, the lag spike confused me.
Okay, getting rid of the lag over on MrCab's side by taking the damage boost to the frogs. Mello walking in the bubble. Let's see if Cab can pick up a little bit of time here with the quicker zip setup. 7 hits when Bubble goes down. See what his setup looks like. Yeah, it looks good.
Not the same. But he gets it first try.
Fishy down, very nice. Mellow finishing up Bubble. We're off to the best eyebrows in the business. These fish taking 10 hits will slow you down a whole lot though, unless you want to take the chance to damage boost throw. Obviously, Cab not going for that. Best looking Wily Castle out of the original 6 on the NES to me. Always my favorite look. I don't know if it's nostalgia or what. Of course, I guess we know what the first one looked like. They kind of left that out there. Oh, using item 2 at the beginning here. Okay.
So it looks like he's gonna be going for the spike set in Wily 2.
That's right. That's right. I remember you said something about that.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? The bird carried away the gray bacon strip. It's kind of like an incidental. If you do the big item 2 strat at the beginning, the bird's going to despawn the gray bacon strip just in time for you to jump over it. I love that.
Now I've seen them carry the monkeys in Woodman. Oh, nice corner jump.
When have you ever seen that? You've seen that like accidentally?
Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah, I probably got it clipped somewhere, or not clipped. I probably got one of my streams as the bird's crossing over. It's picking the monkey up. It's coming from the bottom of the screen and then dropping it back on top of you on the last platform before you get ready to go down the ladder.
I've done that like deliberately when I was messing around with it. That's really cool.
Nice mellow. Yeah, anything I do is completely accidental. I do nothing intentional. Like, well, look at that. Wonder how that happened. And Mello is on point with these zips today, though. Goodness gracious.
Oh my god, everybody's making fun of me for calling them bacon strips. Look at them, they look like bacon.
They've always been toothpaste to me. They've always been toothpaste to me.
What even are they supposed to be?
I prefer the term buttholes, but, you know. I don't think most people really would know what I'm talking about if I call them buttholes. I think everything's a butthole. Oh, you mean Sniper Joe? I know, the other buttholes.
Especially in the first.
Oh, the one in Bomb-Man stage, if you don't freeze him and try to magnet over him, man, forget that dude. Missed Mellow's kill, but obviously going for the quick kill on the bottom platform there. See how Cab's going to get. Oh, Cab's going to miss the zip, so a little bit of a time lost there for him also. Here we go. Let's see what Mo's got. Yeah. 5 shots on these dudes. Swapping over to his item 1. Beautiful. Oh, no. That's going to be good for Cab, though.
You're still ahead, my man. Let's see if he goes for it again.
Yeah, he's going to have to now. He didn't try to get the item 2 with that first one. The item 2 refill. Oh, no.
Oh, he goes back to safety.
Good save.
Where's my... Oh, there he is.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no. You're facing to the left already. You're...
Oh, no.
Can't do it. You can't fix it.
As Cab is picking up... Oh, here we go. So we're going to see about even heat right here. Look at us.
That surface looked frame perfect on that continue, I must say.
Mellow drop a little bit here. Oh, he's going for the item 1 again. No fear in this guy. Oh, and missed it again. Okay. Is Cab going? Yeah, so Cab's going to go for the safer route and go, oh no, this ain't going to work. Cab coming from behind and taking the lead here in Wily 2 with the much safer item 2 strat. Still opting to go for the item 1 strat here. Oh no, he could be setting up to hopefully make sure it's a more sure thing in the next race. Cab falling into the hallway of hell here with the drills. If you don't flash it or wood, it just is such a terrible place.
Yeah, I don't
even worse on Yeah, yeah, as I say, even worse on
Hey, he
normal
gets it!
when, there we go, that's what he was looking for.
It's because we were
He
talking
just put
about it. We should
himself
have
in,
just ignored it.
he's put himself in a hole here, though. Cab falls down and get ready to do the Piku Piku. Oh, oh, accidentally
What
grabbed the
happened there?
ladder. Yeah, as he was jumping down, he must have been holding up and accidentally re-grabbed the ladder, and it kicked him back to the top of the ladder. We want to see the wood strap through the hallway instead of the flash that Cab did.
That is canonical.
Big advice. It is more the typical Rockman route, going wood and then flashing through the choppers up top. For me, anyway. Swapping the flash here.
Yeah, it's a very zipless thing. Like, in top level, you want to switch to Leaf Shield to kill the shotmen, and then since you already have it out, you do it on the drills. Saves a menu.
Very nice from Cab. Going into the deceptively sneaky Wily 3. Not that hard of a stage, but if you die, say the spike's falling down and don't hit that checkpoint at the bottom, it's really time consuming to come back through all that, the fish and everything.
All the Wily checkpoints are brutal in this one.
See how many fish we get from Cab over here. Beautiful job from Mello here on Piku Piku. I always come out at the same spot, so they know what's going on. It's thousands of
One
times
fish.
play this. All in through Wily Sewer. Somebody's using the restroom a lot in here. No head bop right there. Is it quicker to bop your head right there even though you're underwater?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because I'd say it's a habit of bopping mine, but you know, you kind of look, he's like, wait, it does kind of fall a little bit slower. Like, is it still quicker? That's one I've always been curious about, that one specific spot. One fish.
I checked it like 5 years ago when I tested.
3,
Four.
4. Oh, nice. Nearly impossible to get 2 right there. 3 is a little bit more manageable, but it's still extremely difficult to get 3 in on him.
I mean, 2's got to be TAS only. In TAS, you mash him down and he has like, you get like 12 out of 14 hits, and then you jump for like 2 hits.
Didn't one of the world records have it in 2 cycles? Of course, I guess that's probably normal.
Normal,
I might
like
have been watching it. Yeah, I might have been watching a normal zipless route. I just remember Cool Kid was it was one Cool Kid took the record on, and he said that I remember him saying the world record did it in 2. Takes me like 8 or 9, you know.
Yeah, I can get it like in 4 or 5.
Cab,
Well, the
I'm
mash
not
and,
use
like-
item 3s right here.
Is he going for the zip? Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
there it is.
You're facing to the left for that one. If you face to the right, you'll get pushed out.
A little mini zip right here. Zoop. Swapping. Oh, no, it didn't extend it though. Interesting.
You swap too late. I like the way you think, though, Cab. Is he going to dance? No, he's going to sit perfectly still on the ladder. Okay. Alright.
Ooh, that item 1 was nice. Gonna miss a zip from Mello over here. Nerves could be getting to him a little bit. He was hitting all these zips really clean. It's very tiny. Easy right over from Cab, making sure it's smooth, not even taking any chances. He knows he doesn't need to. All he has to do is get past this part. If he can get past this, he will be looking good. Oh,
Oh,
we
he's
have to do a
wiggling
lot
real
of
early.
wiggling. Yeah, we got to do a lot of wiggling here, boy.
Do the safe wiggles, man. Do the ones where you start to walk.
Oh, there we go, and he gets himself into it. Oh, but he's not done yet, though. And I can't see where he ended up at. I lost the sprites.
Oh, yeah, that flickered.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, nice. He came out good. Okay. I noticed on one of his runs earlier, he had Came out a little bit too far to the right. Had to start with the right side. Nice crash bomb placements. Oh no, it's a touch too low. Mello's in and in quick though. This isn't as cushy as I thought it was going to be. If Mello can get a double, oh, that might be a little bit too high for Mello. It is. Oh no, this is not good. He's going to have to do a damage transfer. He wants
Nice
to save
dodge there,
one.
though.
Yeah, there it is. So
That's
he
the
wants to save
classic.
one.
That's the classic setup from like 06.
Saving one for the Wily ship. We know he wants to use it there. Very nice recovery from Mello.
You sure
Not very much difference here.
Let's
See how far apart we are here.
Come on, Kev, use your crash bombs on the quick fight. I know you want to.
It's like, no, not right now. Avoiding Quickman's body. Alright, Mello in, going with air first, okay.
What was that little moment of hesitation?
Nice shots over the tornadoes as he finishes off air. Interesting route from Mello. I like it. Cab going with a more typical boss free fight route. Good kill on wood. He's kind of a hateful guy. And missing the first arrow through the wood though is Mello. Ooh, but then got some quick hits after that. Very nice. MrCab taking out wood before he transferred over to the left side. Mello looking for the double hit and missed it. As he goes into Quickman, Cab onto heat, 5 hits here. Got some short charges. I don't think I saw a 90, what was it, 230s and 260s maybe? Now taking a little damage from Quick. Cab going up to meet Bubble in the middle. As he finishes off Bubble, they're going into the last 2. Very close right here. Mello's also going to Metal and Flash after this. Mello grabbing a little bit of health. 7 quick hits knocks out Flash. Cab onto Wily Machine.
Good Lord, 2 boss rushes at once. I could barely keep up with that, man.
Mello also into the Wily Machine. Does he have enough metal to take out this? Oh.
I don't think so. Maybe one phase.
Cab has finished the Wily Machine, no problem. Mello's got him finished off perfectly. He's going to start going back from the beginning. Nice shot. It's going to come down to the alien fight. Cab going to get a pause buffer into Bubble to push him up against the right-hand wall. Oh no, he's going for the zip. That's right. We are doing zips. I forget. Very nice. Good setup from
He's
Cab.
not that far ahead, right? Like if Mello does it and Cab doesn't, you know.
Yeah, we had a bad wiggle. He's into a slow wiggle here again too. Mello's not going for it. He is going straight to walking into it. He is not going to attempt it.
Is he going to catch up just from the wiggles? Oh man.
Oh, Cab's struggling to get that wiggle in. He's into the door, probably 10 seconds ahead of Mello. Here we go. With a real Wily, please stand up. Alright, after the menu, it's going to be a lot closer. Damage boost from Cab. I'm missing the bubble. Oh, getting a little bit slow over here. Oh, Mello also and Cab got the win. Ever so close. I don't know what the times are here, but oh, nice race. Nice race. 4 seconds apart, just under 4.5 seconds. Concert, Cab got ahead when Mello got caught in Wily 2, trying to get the zip. He died twice, had to continue, and then on his continue, he also had to go back and reset himself. And in the time it took him to do that, Cab, Cab Recover. Is that a Mellow PB? Is that a Mellow PB?
21.59. I assume that's a 31.59. If it's a 21.59, I have some questions.
Yeah, looks like we got 4.5 seconds apart, or 4.3 seconds. No PB for MelloFlowz. No PB. Great run from the guys, though. Spectacular run.
Yeah, super close.
Yeah, Mello was doing great through the entire first half. Hit every zip, on point with everything. Like I said, lost it in Wily too, so it'd be interesting to see the second race if he decides to go with using the item 1 strat, or if he's going to want to go with item 2 just to make it safer. Because maybe if he's ahead again, maybe he just opts to go with item 2 and not even tempt it. So if he does that, he's not going to be using the item 2 across the beginning of Wally 1, so I guess we'll find out when it comes time. He might be comfortable enough with it to, so he just forget what happened. You gotta have a memory of a goldfish, so. Oh, let's see. Have they got them a... And getting the next race room set up here for the fellas. Yes, Al Gore, this is a best of 3 single elimination tournament, so we could possibly see 2 more runs, depending on how the next race goes. If Mello keeps it together and pulls out a good run, we could definitely see a third match going on here. We've got Cab in the room here. We're waiting on Mello to join our race room.
No, Cabin's here. I'm Cab.
No, Cab. Yeah,
You
Mr.
said Cab in. Okay.
Oh yeah. We got Cab in here. Yeah, yeah, we got Cab in here, and Cab in here. We got Cab in here and Cab in here.
Yeah, all I know, Cab, is that whenever I look up something that I said in the Discord, your name always pops up first, and I have to type CABI, and then it's me.
Why you gotta be like that for a Cab? Wait on the guys to get readied up. Let them take as much time as they want or need to get ready for this next race. Wipe them hands off. Had to be a little bit sweaty coming there to the end. So we know Cab was watching, so he definitely knew he took the lead. Doing his best to hold on to it. Did great too. So Mello was on point with all his stuff. It's not going to be easy for Cab. Cab's not going to be able to make any mistakes. So I've asked everybody else I've been here with, what is your favorite track from Rockman 2?
I mean, the answer is the credits. Does that count?
Yeah, I mean,
Can I say that?
I'm not going to argue with that. That's a good tune. It's a good tune.
It's got throwbacks. It's got the Get Equipped theme as like part of a little drum break in there. But I know if you want to know my favorite stage theme, I think Air. I kind of go back and forth.
You like Air?
I do like Air. When you hear the credits, you know you did something right. See, I always and only listen to them when I get a PB. So it's just like a good move.
I've always said I'm so fortunate not to have any problems with photosensitivity to the lights, because I think it would have been a horrible childhood to have missed out on such a great game, because it would have given me seizures every time I killed a dragon.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
I'm so fortunate, so fortunate. I hate it for anybody who didn't have that opportunity to enjoy this stuff. But now, you know, being that we got technology, I believe they've got hacks and stuff that eliminate all that for the people who were having any issues. So at least that now they can enjoy it and have a good time with it.
Yeah, I want to make a hack that syncs the TASes. Like no screen flashing, but the TASes still sync. That was a goal of mine. The TASes can be finicky beasts, and they just desync for no reason. Well, Cobra, what's your favorite track?
Crash Man. As a kid, it was Metal Man, but when I came back playing this, probably it was like 2.5 years ago, when I came back to playing games again, I started listening. I was like, damn, Crash hits pretty damn hard over here. It's got some good little, you know, choppy little bits in it. It just hits really good. Yeah, I would say Crash for me. And I'm kind of surprised that some of the people like Airman, Bubble Man, those are always been songs like I kind of listen to. It's like they're not bad, but I'm like, you know, I've never considered them to be like catchy songs or good songs. But then I'll hear somebody's like, yeah, Bubble Man's my favorite. I'm like, really? So I found a new appreciation for Airman and Bubble and some of these other stages that I didn't have earlier.
Bubble Man's got those crazy like 16th notes going. That's cool. I mean, Crash is good. Crash is like kind of the odd one out, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the little, I don't really know. It's not jazzy, but it's that doom, 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 doom. You know,
Yeah.
it's just got that little, that angry video game nerd did it best. I think when I heard him do it, I think that's what really drew my attention to it more and, you know, started liking it more, because every time I hear Crash now, I can't think of anything but angry video game nerd.
I think I know what you're talking about. He's like he did like a little. It was like a Mega Man 2, almost like a happy video game nerd video, right?
Yeah, he just, you just have to see it to check it out. Yeah, but it's definitely fun to see, or fun to listen to hear how he does the song. Of course, you know, he's doing it with his voice, but he's doing it like extremely aggressively. You know, it's just a sight to behold. Crash is the only one in a major key.
That's a minor difference.
Okay, Mello is ready. Looks like
Mello is trying really hard to practice that zip. I think our boys are ready here.
I like the dad jokes coming off. I love it. All right, let's go.
Well, you got those on deck, Cav. It's like popping off.
There we go.
The race will begin in 15 seconds from their perspective.
Let's see what we got going for the second race. Yeah, Mello was trying hard to pump that out though, wasn't he? Look at him. He's probably so upset that he had so many problems with that earlier. Let's see if he can bring it here in the second round though. He's going to have to if he wants to see a third one. The pressure's on him a little bit. It is off of Cab right now. All he's got to do is just do his thing and do it well and hope it holds up. If it does, he wins. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. He's still got a third one he can come back and try. It was nice to see them converge on the crash together after going these separate routes to start with. Showing there's really not that much of a time difference unless you do optimal strats and hit everything the way you're supposed to.
Yeah, it makes me think I should like be doing air second until like I'm going for world record. And finally, our timelines have synchronized and we can watch our racers go.
There we go, look at it.
Pressing down to go to Flashman stage, right? Yes.
Unless you're like me and go to password first.
Ooh! Cab gets the mash in on the Shotman. No damage.
So tough to mash him down, especially on Rockman 2.
Oh yeah.
Jumping down to the mech a little bit ahead of Mello here. Not by much. Notice they're jumping up just underneath the mech, which will knock them down, which also keeps them from getting knocked back onto the ice, sliding them back further. You don't want to be on the ground and hit the mech. He will knock you back a ton, and then you try to start walking again. Mega Man just moonwalks.
Yeah,
you want very smart to jump. Yeah, it's a very good job by them on that end. Cab freezing up, but Mello got down without clipping the block. Very nice. I call this the hardest jump in the game. That last jump off the ledge, yeah, I call it the hardest jump in the game. It's so
Have you done it when the dude's like right up against it? Like you can still do it.
Oh,
you can get between his toes.
You got like what, a pixel or two maybe?
Yeah.
But yeah, you can barely do it. Yeah, I mean it's all but the edge of the lip of it. Very nice fight by Mello. Oh no! Oh, so close. Cab screen locked up on us. We'll find out where he's at here in a minute. I'm assuming he's roughly the same
in Wily 1. He's in Wily. Oh, he's at the end.
Oh, he's lost a little bit of time. Oh, he was ahead going into Flash Store, I believe. Mello had a really good Flash fight though.
He did, yeah. He's only ahead by like what, a second and a half? One.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it can't be by much. Yeah, maybe about 4 seconds. Yeah, about 3. Yep, about 3 seconds. Here's our two different routes. John Arbuckle on the left, going for Mello. I always call Heatman John Arbuckle. He looks like he belongs in a Garfield cartoon on his profile picture. So in my splits, yeah, he's named John Arbuckle, and we call him Johnny.
I've never made that connection before.
Yeah, there's no Heatman. Yeah, he totally belongs with Odie and Garfield and John. You can't unsee it once you see it, though. That's the rough part.
I'll check. I'll check after Cab.
Oh yeah, because he'll be on. Yeah. Oh, very nice. Item 3 up here.
Noted. Mello tried and failed candy skip again.
Ooh, very good.
Gets the cool guy zip from the top of the ladder instead of jumping down. Cab is waiting on the platform instead of doing a pause fall there.
Yeah, I wonder if the jump before that, he just didn't feel good about jumping up there, wanted to go with it, or if he's just playing it completely safe for the race situation. Knowing Mello made a big mistake earlier, maybe he's just trying to hold it close and hope the zip doesn't go well when he gets there. Could be something he's trying to do. Because he knows if that's the case, he does have by far the safer route. He's not going to have any problems. He's not going to have to do any setup and hope it falls into place. Cab missing the despawn on the air though.
Oh, it feels bad.
Not having the bird drop the eggs on the platform where it dropped down the hole, it didn't give him enough lag to let him get over there, I don't believe.
It's not
so
about
what exactly causes the despawn? It is the bird overlapping the fan dude. Is that what causes it to despawn, I'm assuming?
You know, I have a video on my channel that tells you all about it. It's a good watch. The bird is
Nice
like,
kill from Cab.
yeah. The bird is attached to its egg, right? And when the
Mm-hmm.
bird unloads, it needs to get rid of its egg too. But after it drops it, the link is still there, and so it just points to something random now. So where the egg was in memory now is the fanboy, right? And so he's going to carry away the fanboy instead of the egg.
I just assumed it was some kind of a sprite limitation where, was it 8 sprites per line or whatever? I was like, it must be. I just assumed. I was like, well, it always happens when the bird goes over top of him because, you know, if you don't get over there fast enough to where the bird meets up with him, you know, he doesn't despawn. So I just always assumed since they couldn't do both, it took both sprites away. So that's what it is, though.
Yeah, it's not like the
he's
bird
carrying it away with
it's
the
its
egg.
Yeah.
Like we was talking about in Woodman earlier, where I've seen it grab the monkey and drop it. So he's basically doing the same thing. Okay. See, now that makes sense. That's the stuff I like to know about. I don't want to I hate hearing something like, "Well, just do this and it works," but I'm like, "Well, why?"
Yeah, that's my whole thing.
Yeah. When I watched Doug Fist had the good tutorial on the zips, I like how he explained why everything worked the way it worked. See Cab come up here with a 3, see if he can get it from the ladder drop here. Nope, opting to go for the bottom.
Note that Mello got fast air cleanly like he did last run. Very nice. Using some item 1's extra there to avoid touching the horns. We hate those.
Yeah, Mello's smooth with it, boy. So the only place he had any kind of a major hiccup was Wally 2. So if he can hold it straight there, he's going to give Cab a run for his money. Damage boost as we get into the Heat Man door. Johnny. I love the click of that door. It's so beautiful.
It's awesome.
See what kind of pattern he's gonna get. 14 hits. He's gonna want those 30 seconds. Already starting off rough with.
You keep saying 30 seconds. That's a long time.
30 frames. 30 frames. Yeah. You gotta watch me. I like to smoke a lot, and I kind of forget where I'm at sometimes. I'm over here like, what day is it? Yeah, can you imagine waiting 30 seconds between hits?
Sometimes it feels like that.
Minute battle. So that'd be what, 13 hits, 30 seconds. So yes, for 26 minutes. No, 6.5 minutes. Yeah, there we go. I kind of doubled it. I need to pack this thing again, I believe. Heat Man down. Got these long cutscenes to get through again. Thankfully not as long as they are on our American normal versions. Still quite long though.
Yeah, it gives you time to take a sip of water, right?
Yeah, you know, it's nice to have a little break here at the beginning. Get yourself situated, pop your fingers. The best song in the game here. We like it. Damage boosting so he can climb this ladder in peace. Very good.
Yeah, I attend. The game can handle 32 objects at a time. And the 8 sprites is just like, it just causes visual artifacts. It can't make things despawn. But if you can make it hit the 32 sprite, the 32 object limit, then you can despawn things. I was actually able to despawn the Crusher at the bottom of Wily 2 by manipulating luck on the stupid drills. That was fun.
Good menus from Cab there. That's kind of what happens in the Crystal Man skip in Mega Man 5, isn't it? Too many sprites and the memory doesn't know what to do.
Oh my god, I was just looking at that. It's all that happens is that, like, when the little dude, you know, like the little thing with the bobbing head up and down, it spawns the head, but it doesn't check if there's any room. So yeah, that's exactly what's happening. But it doesn't check that it's overloaded, and so it just like overwrites Mega Man's position with random other stuff. And then you respawn with the checkpoint.
Jank Man 5. MelloFlowz into the Crash Man, see if we can get the double hit right here. I believe he got the double hit earlier. Missed it here.
Well, you get 2 chances if it's difficult mode, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think it was Mello that hit the double hit earlier. It could have been
I believe it
Cab,
was
I
in
can't
the
remember.
boss rash.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay, okay. Mello with the lead, just like last time. Wasn't much of a lead, but it was just, well, you know, around that 10-15 second mark every time. Cab with a nice kill, clean kill. Mello again opting to go with the extra man there. Very safe considering 2 of their zips do need a death. So if you take an accidental death without picking up an extra man either here or an airman stage, then it is a continue.
If that kept happening to me in Woodman stage, I would get a game over after doing good wood perfectly. I'd be so mad.
So what happened? What's going on? Like, oh yeah, I died over here, didn't I? But you don't think that much about it when you're going through it, you know?
Yeah.
You just got, it's like a muscle memory thing. You just have it. Nice jumps from Mello down here to make sure he's falling a little bit quicker down these holes. Beautiful laser section.
Wait, did
Cab is
pull
now
ahead?
skipping
I
in.
missed something.
No, Cab is still behind. He's at the start of the lasers here.
Oh,
Opting to go into the dark again, though. So it does make it easier for Mello to get up into this ceiling a little bit quicker.
yeah. If he misses that,
get the
guys,
wiggles.
he's gonna soft lock. I hope he knows the password. Whew. You're allowed to look up the password, right? Like, oops, I soft locked. I want flashy air, go.
Yeah, I don't know it, but I know you can find it. I wasn't trying to be looking for it in the middle of this. Oh, item 1's too short, right? No, he got it. He got it. Let's hope Cab don't soft lock it here.
Is it?
So
I don't even know
close.
where he is, man. He could be in the boss corridor for all I know.
First boss door. There we go. He's getting ready to walk into the crash fight now. Here we go. Very nice.
Mello had a very clean crash fight, I have to say. He just 7 bombs straight to the face. Ooh.
Oh, but he'll get it right here. Just don't miss that
very
one.
punishing with crash bomb.
See, I don't think Cab goes for the E-tank right here, so this will be another 3 seconds he can pick up and make some ground up on as Mello gets that nice item 1 through there. So very quick boss scenes, or cut scenes after the bosses for the rest of these routes, so we won't be having to pay attention to those. Yeah, he's going for, oh, that was a nice setup, very nice. Not much of a time save, but very swaggy though. Good placement on his item 2. Yeah, if you jump through his first 2, you can actually just hold right onto the 3rd one, but I see a lot of people jumping through the 3rd one. Must be a habit. Cab is coming in strong right here, though. Super clean beginning of it. Opting not to go for the zip here.
The world record holders go for 2 item 1s to set up that midway zip. And I had to help them find a sub-pixel manipulation to make it more consistent.
See, that's ridiculous, sub-pixels.
Yeah. Item 1 sub-pixels. Not Mega Man's, the item 1 sub-pixels.
Like, I get the sub-pixel thing for the Buster only run where you start with Crash. It's like, okay, I can reset it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's the very beginning of the run, but this is kind of deep into the run to be trying to worry about sub-pixels. That's tough when they're not there.
Yeah, well, that's why we came up with the setup. It's 100% consistent. You always get the sub-pixels you want.
Oh, that'd be nice then. I hate to have to think about how hard it would be, though, to get that consistently.
Yeah, it doesn't look fun. I can't. I wouldn't want to go for it.
Mello trying to do the quick fight. Oh, and misses the jump, so yeah,
I don't think
have
he's
to
gonna
kill the
make it.
3rd one.
Oh, and he flubs the zip too. So he's gonna probably get out quick boomerang. Nope, metal blade. What was I thinking? How many hits does it take from metal?
On Rockman 2, I don't know. The 10 or 16 one, I would say. Because Metal does the same as Buster, I'm assuming.
I have no idea. I think Quick Boomerang does it in 10. That's what I always use.
It could be like 14, Buster like half of 28, so it could be like a 14. I really don't know, to be honest with you. I know it's a lot on Rockman 2. I know I hate busting that thing down with Buster. It's terrible. Cab also missing it though. Not much of a difference here. Cab trying to get the setup. And he's got it this time. Mello already at Woodman's door though. Ooh, a little bit slow in menu there for Cab. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say he does not want to jump too early right here. He's gonna pull a Cobra. I thought he had it. 3 jumps to the top.
Have you ever done that in a run? Just like walk straight under the bamboo up to your... Oh, I thought he was too high.
I thought he was too early on it, on the A trigger right there. Oh. Or, yeah. I thought he missed it. Woo! Getting hot in here. Had to turn my AC down. Really good wood fight. There we go. Got the lag reducing right there. Oh, what was he shot out a little extra frog. See how Mello does with the zip right here this time. Took 2 attempts last time. Surely we can pop off one. As he freezes up on me. Also off to Bowman is MrCab. Said behind about the same distance he was last time.
A freeze frame here. That would be a great flex.
And Mello is up into the ceiling.
What do you think? Do you think it took him 2 tries?
I don't know. That looked pretty... I don't know. It was kind of behind though, wasn't it? Well, I'll say he got that on the first try. Oof! Opting not to damage the boost off the baby frogs and just going for the big jump over. It's kind of risky in a race. I would much rather take the damage boost and, you know, because they're not going to do that much.
I just like to do the jump over.
Oh, and Cab is missing it for the first time this time.
And the
That's
second
gonna be too low. That's gonna be,
yeah,
it's gonna be too low. Oh! Cab feeling that one just a little bit. Mello throwing medals like they're gonna not come back tomorrow. While Cab opts to shoot the frog down. Low on health, but I don't think health's really an issue for any of these.
Yeah,
slowing him down a little bit. That's what the health's doing, slowing him down right now. He did pick up an extra man there though, so that was nice. Could be something he'll be glad he got later.
Yeah, or it could just prolong a much desired game over.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering when I saw Mello get that extra man at Crash or a Quick Man. I was wondering if he wished he didn't have it when he was on Wally 2 a minute ago.
Oh, excuse me there. I have a drinking problem.
Well, there he goes. He is definitely going for the item 1 and Wily 2 again. There's no guessing it. So
That was last sliver of item 2. Not that it matters.
His nerves are definitely going to be hit now, though. Oh, man. Very nice. Mello got the zip going. Yeah, the nerves are going to be going, though, because he knows he needs to hit this. He's got about the same lead. He might even have a little bit bigger of a lead, so... than he had last time. Cab's not going to give him any slack, though. He got the wiggle to get the birds behind him.
Yes. Oh, he had the setup, but he gave up. Mello did. He made that split-second judgment.
The nerves. Yeah, he's like, oh, I don't know, better just not tempt it. He knows he has the lead. I hope he knows he has the lead. Like I said, it's This might come down to Wily 2 again. Cab's gonna have to pick up the pace right here, though. Opting not to go for the zip. Peach Dragon coming in from behind. Those wings can't carry him.
Yeah, that's what I think. He's full of feeling. I think he's a big balloon.
You know, maybe that's why he's as big as he is. God, he's stepping out on that ledge, though. He got some bigger cojones. He don't want to touch that dragon. Oof. Cab a little bit far from the edge there. No problemo, though. Excuse me. My compliments to Dr. Pepper. I love the way this pink color looks. The color palettes between the two opposing pinks really look good together. And is it?
Oh, here we go, here we go.
First try, yeah.
Yep.
There we go. Can he finish it?
As long as he paused it, okay.
There we go.
It's funny, you know,
Now, can he hold it? Oh, Cab's going for the slow kill, okay.
better than the you get killed and have to redo half the stage and waste another 6 item ones.
Yeah, definitely don't want that. He's playing it safe, though. Ooh,
There's something you might find interesting. The weapons, the costumes with the coolest colors, like metal and quick, you'll notice that the weapons are just a plain black and white. And so that's like the correlation. Like if the weapons are plain colored, then the costumes are cool colored. That's just how they like divvied up the colors. It's kind of neat.
I never paid any attention to it. I don't use Quick Boomerang a lot, but I do enjoy seeing them in that, though. It's one of the better looking color coordinations on this one. I also like the heat.
I like the heat when it's glowing and flashing.
Yeah. Sounds good too, doesn't it? Cab picking up a couple extra weapon energies here. Mello can't take a hit right here, though. Good thing he knows where they're all coming from. You think he still sneak out every now and then and hit you when you're not expecting it or missing the metal blade?
That's why you cannot slack on the Pico fight. Cannot.
Throwing a lot of metal out there, though. Making sure he doesn't get hit by him, but it causes you to use a little bit more metal than you'd want to use with Rockman 2. Definitely don't have the metal like we're used to in our normal runs. Cause we never run out of metal on normal runs. I mean, you can go through all of Wily and never pick up a weapon energy for metal and never have any issues. Miss as many shots as you want.
I mean, it takes how many to kill these guys? 2 shots apiece?
3 on this one. 3 on this one.
3 in Rockman 2, but in normal mode, what's it take?
It's 2. Yeah, just 2. And then Wily's, 14 instead of 28 for both forms with the metal. So yeah, huge difference in how many metals you need. I've always got to grab a 1 metal refill. I usually grab it here in Wily 3 at the beginning of this stage. As I'm falling down, I'll swap over the metal and then kick it back over.
I like to just have backups for the Wily machine. So when I run out of metal, I'll just go in with Atomic Fire, and then for some reason I always pick Quick Boomerang.
I'm so terrible with the Boo Beam. If I could ever get the damage transfer down a little bit more consistently, I would be more comfortable with it. But it seems like when I'm on a good pace, then it's like one or the other. Either like I'm a little bit short on metal, or I've got enough metal, but then I don't have the crash bomb to finish the Wily chip. It's always, I can't never get there on the pace and have the crash bomb and enough metal. It's like I'm such an idiot. Why'd I do that?
Hey, just do the classic. The classic D-transfer on the right side. That's the easiest one. It's worth learning.
See, that's why I need to learn the mechanics behind it. Like, see, again, it's one of those things like I've been told what to do, but I kind of want to know why it's doing what it's doing. So I know a lot about damage transfers. We could get sidetracked for the entire rest of the stream talking about this. I have to get up with you after, because that's the one thing. Like I said, I don't want to just be told how to do it. I want to know why. That way, if something happens, I can figure out what I need to do with the other stuff. Cab coming in here, busting down guts nicely. Mello setting himself up for the zip. Beautiful. Saving a little bit of item 3 there, though. Yeah, I'd love to know more about that so that I can, like I said, it's just easier to work with. Damage boosting off our first eyeball thingamadooger. I don't know what that thing's called, but it's hateful.
Hateful tellies are not hateful. They're mostly harmless.
Mostly, it's always the mostly part, right?
Yeah.
It's like that one time I was like, no, you stupid. I want them to be nice, but Mello's not holding back here. He is screaming through this level. He's not relinquishing this lead, he said. His cab comes into the zip. Yeah, he got this now. He missed it last time, so Mello needs to hold it together good here. Good, there we go. Tight. Oh, very nice. Not quite done. And very nice. Out of it very nicely. Oh, did he miss? Oh, he did. He missed a crash bomb. Uh-oh.
The viewers at home may have a better time seeing it than we do if it's at 60.
It's not good. Definitely going to want this
That E-tank.
transfer now. This is opportunity for Cab to make up some time right here.
He doesn't need
to transfer,
right? He's going to have to shoot a second bomb to get rid of the door. But now he's got to do the damage transfer. And I think he's got it. He placed it a bit high, though. Oh, he got it. He got it. That's the classic, Cobra. I call that the classic.
That's the classic. Yeah, I need to get with you on that. I got you, Cab.
Let's watch Cab's fight. The fight, I assume, is going quite... Oh, it's not going well. Through the flicker, I can now see that he fell to the bottom and had to use 2 item 1s to get up. That feels bad. Using the pause trick to get through them. It's the one enemy on the game where that works. Is the Boobeam's bullets. And you can pause cheat. I love it. What did he just hit? It was invisible to me. My 30 hertz. World. He's going for the classic. There it is. Gotcha. And he pulls through with 2 crash bombs to spare, despite that little setback. Feels good to have like 8 spare item 1s. I really have no idea what route to do in the boss rash. I have no idea. I think you want to just like minimize weapon switches, but sometimes it seems like we go a little out of our way to minimize weapon switches. I think the current task meta is just do the U-shape and just pause as needed.
Yeah, I start out with quick to stay in Buster, then I go crash wood while in air, and then, you know, I'm never going to hit him with wood when I go to Airman, so I switch back to Buster for Airman, and then I Buster the first shot on Heatman, and then swap to Bubble, and then Metal the rest of the way. I don't know what most people take. I guess that, for me, it's the easiest because I can start with a Buster shot, I go down 2 to air, and then it's up 1 to heat if I want to kill wood on normal, up 1 to Buster if I want to go to air. Oh, what we got going over here with Mello?
Bustering the first shot on Heatman, I like that. I wonder if that's actually faster.
Suppose where the Buster shot is quicker than the bubble, it hits heat faster, so it'll start his charge quicker if you come out of air with the Buster shot already on. That's what I have heard.
Does it help you get more shots in, though? Like if it only does 2 slivers and it
Uh,
doesn't, and you still need to use 5 bubbles anyway, it didn't help you.
yeah, on normal, it takes 3 shots
Yeah.
with one buster or is 1 buster and 2 bubbles or 3 bubbles. I don't know if it's 1 and 4 bubbles or if it's if you still need 5 shots on Rockman 2. I've never really paid attention. You might need if you did, I don't know if you could buster and 4 bubble Heat Man on Rockman 2 or not. To be honest with you,
Pretty sure you can't. I think you need
yeah,
to do 2
on
busters and then 4 bubbles.
on normal, just buster bubble. It's
Meanwhile,
more
Melon's
probably.
just about to close this out, I think.
Yeah, looks like he's coming into the end of it right here. It's a close one though. Let's see.
1 death and they'll be like frame tied.
Mello closing it out. No drama here, folks. No drama with that one. Mello buckled down to get home. We are going to have a game 3, folks. Winner takes all. Interested to see if we're going to see MrCab trying to bring out any stuff. I noticed he played a little bit safer there. I wonder if he's going to try to be a little bit more riskier coming into this 3rd match. Because he did seem pretty chill coming through there. He definitely wasn't in any rush at any point of the race. Never was there a moment where he, looked like he was struggling for anything, even when he knew he was a little bit behind. It looked like he was just hoping that he was going to keep it smooth. But now that it's not, what's going to happen? Let me get us another race room set up for our boys here, who are doing a fantastic job, by the way.
MrCab says, can't wait for race 4.
What? What?
Yeah, they're going to tie. They're going to frame tie this one.
Oh, I mean, I guess we could have that, right? I mean, I don't think anybody's going to argue. So what? There we go. We do have the race room set up. Cab is in. Yeah, kind of anticlimactic, that race there. I mean, I know we got a little bit off subject right there, but I mean, nothing much to report right there. Hopefully we got a good 3rd match here.
Yeah, no chokes.
Yeah, everything was smooth. Trying not to jinx them too much. But yeah, everything looked good. They got what they wanted. Very nice recovery on the Wily 2 from Mello after that first debacle. You're coming into that knowing that you choked it the first time. It's got to be tough on the nerves to have to get in there and get it right, and then after you get it, to hold it together. So this is going to be exciting. Going to be good to watch, boys and girls. If they do tie on the frame perfect, it'd be a nice night. The other night, I can't remember who it was that was racing. You might have been involved with that. Were you the one where all 3 of the finishes had a double death at the Alien Wily?
No.
I can't remember. Who was that was racing? Yeah, there were 3 races, and whoever it was, all 3 of the finishes all had a double kill on the Alien. So it was unique. You don't see that often, much less in back-to-back.
The same guy?
No, somebody got it in the first race, and then the guy they were racing against did it in the next 2 races. So
Okay.
One guy did it once, and then the other guy did it back-to-back.
That is so sick. Was it on purpose, or was it just like,
No, absolutely not. Yo, dude, It was fucking crazy. I'm telling you, like it was the goddamn craziest thing in the world. It was the alien fights were nuts. They were, 2 health, 4 health, knowing they just had 1 hit. They couldn't even get hit by the pellet. Couldn't body them no more. It was crazy. All 3 of the endings to that race. Who was that? I'll have to look back. It was who ran Buster. It was a Buster only. It was the any percent
Oh, that was
race.
Kame versus Bronto, right?
Was
It
it
flexed on the tournament by
Kame
doing
and
Buster
Tiny?
only and Zipless. Yeah.
Kame and Tiny. It might have been them that was doing it, but yeah, all 3 of the finishes in that race all had double kills on Wiley. It was wild.
That's so
Very
cool.
good.
I think this is the only game where double deaths actually mean you win.
And it's close at that. Like, I know, don't you have to, like, you've got to die and then your weapon's got to kill them after you died? Is that how it works?
Oh, it's
Because it seemed like, I know Bubble Man 2
yeah,
did
because
this, I see
when you win the fight, you go invincible. So you have to die. Like it's not. It's more lenient than you think, but it's like you have to die, and then 2 or 3 frames later, or like 1 or 2 frames later, your weapon has to hit the boss.
I can only intentionally do it on Bubble Man, but I can't do it the quick way. Like, I have to. He's got to do the slow bubble, the 3 bubble. I've got to hit him 6 times. I got to get him to jump over to the left side, but then I can set myself up far enough right where I can throw the metal blade, jump up, take the death on the spikes, and then the metal blade will hit him or whatever. But it's nice to see. Like, it's fun to do to show off on casual plays. Like, watch this, guys. I'm going to die at the same time.
Do you know that's actually faster?
But is it because he's zipping from the top of the screen after the death, or is there another
exactly.
reason?
That's exactly
the reason for it?
Yep.
Okay. See, that makes sense that he's not having to go that much further, because I know on Pika Piku, when they do it, they're jumping at trying to hit it at max height. So I just assumed it was less of a distance that he'd have to travel out of the room, but I wasn't really sure. It probably cuts out a lot of the delay. I know some Bubble Man, when it's zipping out of the room after the kill, there's like a 5-second pause, it seems like, after the music stops before he teleports out.
Well, yeah, that's just because it's underwater. Underwater makes it slow like that.
See, that's so weird, because when I first started doing splits, I had the awfulest time. Is just out of a habit, when the music stopped, you expect to hear that joop, and so I just would hit the splits, and then, of course, like I said, it's 5 seconds later before he actually teleported out.
Yeah.
So I had the worst time when I first started running this game to wait for him to teleport out right there. I messed up so many splits trying to click them.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just all because of how they programmed the underwater physics.
It's a quirky little game, isn't it? I love it, but it's got its little quirks about it. I just like how everybody just exploits it, and I like there's people on here, or on here I mean in the community, who absolutely loathe the zips. Like, they want nothing to do with it. They don't want to watch people do zips. Dirty zips, dirty zips, and and then there are people who absolutely adore them. Like, you don't really see many people who are just like, yeah, I mean, zips are okay, zip. There's not a gray area with it. So a lot of with the zips is either you like the run or you don't. There's not many people who's going to, kind of ride the fence on that one, it seems.
I don't know.
Personally, I
zipless is
love
kind of
them.
my thing. That's how I got my start.
The zipless route.
Yeah, I mean, if you've ever heard of the quick first route, probably not, because nobody does it, but it's faster by a second and a half.
I used to run quick first. I went quick. I think mine went quick flash air, because I used to have problems with my quick man fight. I used to. By used to, I mean, I still do have problems with my quick man. But I ran quick first because he was always the boss that gave me the most RNG problems that I might could control. Because, like, sometimes you could kill him quicker because he gives you a good pattern. You just miss shots, unlike Airman, who might just give you 3 bad air patterns. There's nothing you can really do for that, whatever the case may be. But I was so bad at fighting Quick Man that for probably a year I ran Quick Man first, just because I got tired of doing flash, air, then quick, getting the quick, have a really horrendous boss fight, and then have to reset the run. But yeah, now I've swapped him back to, I think he's like third in my lineup again. What makes the route quicker going that route through quick first?
It's all about doing fast air in zipless, which no one ever does. But you have to redo the whole route.
So we go quick metal bubble heat.
Yep.
And then
nope, you gotta go flash first. You need item 3 for heat.
Oh, yeah, to get past metal, yeah, to the beginning of metal, yeah. Interesting. So okay, quick flash, metal bubble heat. Okay. Interesting. I have to look at Roundup. I like how the bus trolley route has the most variance. It kind of just depends on
your
whatever
mood.
the person wants to do. Yeah, like which
Your
stage
splits are
is
just
hardest
8
for
robots
you.
and then Wily 1, Wily 2, Wily. We're just shooting the breeze here. Our boys are almost ready.
So you're talking about turning the lights on and quick.
I'm going to step away for about 45 seconds here. Can you hold down the fort?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll start it off right here for the guys.
Right, cool.
As they get ready to come into it. Yeah, go do your thing, dude. We got this.
I clicked the next
looking forward to get back.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, 1-1. There is no more races after this. Just go home or do whatever. You don't have to stay here. I mean, you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to stay here. You gotta go somewhere. Don't have to be home, but you can't stay here. Yeah, so we'll see if Cab tries to do any riskier strats to try to speed it up a little bit over the a little bit safer stuff. I'm assuming we won't see any change in Wily 2, but we may see some tighter stuff as it goes along. We'll see what kind of an edge Mello can get by going heat air over air heat. I heard the reset on the stages. About that time. As we see it in the corner. 8 seconds. Here we go for all the marbles. Who you guys think has it in chat? Are we going with Cap or are we going with Mello? Starting off with Flash. Mello with a quick jump from the beginning to skip the walking animation. A couple frames quicker, both of them damage boosting past the shitty dude. Kind of a pain, don't know his name. Don't really want to learn it because I don't want to think about him too much. Cab with a slight lead as he jumps in and down into the mech. Going with the Cab, he says, as they both drop down after the mech with the damage boost. Very nice. Neither one of them caught up here. This stage is done a lot by pretty much everybody that runs this game. Both of them taking a little bit of damage from pole vaulter dude. Clean falls from both. MrCab with about 2 seconds advantage as he's crossing the gap. Going with a couple more jumps than Mello. Slightly lost. Oh, as Mello takes a little bit of a hiccup on that jump. The deadliest jump in the game, also the hardest. Cab into the boss door first with Flash. Hateful fight, 14 shots right here. not easy to do. Mello was doing a little better on the fight originally. Good clean fight. He pulls ahead by ever so slightly. Flip-flop that 3-second lead. As we get into this long cutscene. Good stages from the boys. Cleaner stage from Cab. Cleaner boss fight from Mello. Cab said he doesn't need no extra man. And it's not going to bother him. He said he's not even thinking about it. As he clicks over into Airman. John Arbuckle on the left side of the screen. I see Mello jumping out of the things. Also, MrCab. Mello does pick up 2 extra men back to back. Got Cab flashing to the beginning of air. Definitely going to be a little bit quicker. Pause buffer to get him over the gap safely. Also misses the item 3. Not uncommon. Hard to place that.
He is 0 for 3.
0 for 3 tonight. Yeah, he is tonight. Yeah.
Maybe
That's a
Cab
tough
could
little
pull
thing
through
to
with
get.
1 to make up for it, huh?
He's getting the time back from dropping it from the ladder. Cab has to drop to the floor again. I don't even think Cab attempted to drop it from the ladder. I think he just immediately dropped to the floor.
Yeah.
Also not pause buffering over. Oh, there he goes back for that extra man. That makes up for it, Cab. Yeah, also not pause buffering the one needed to get across that gap. Just riding the platform. Losing another couple seconds over what Mello is going to be doing. Because who would be making that jump? Damage boosting over the gremlins. Coming in 3 quick shots. No, 5 quick shots. That's right. We are in Rockman 2. Oh, missed the wiggle though. A little bit of a slowdown. Causes a little bit of a slowdown. He tried to re-wiggle it right there and missed it.
What are you? Oh, you call it a wiggle when he spawns the bird to the left. I was like, am I like 8 minutes behind? What are you seeing?
No, not the door wiggles, hopefully. It is coming up in what? I guess it's 2 stages from now, or 1 stage after this. Slow heat charges over here, though. A lot of 90 frames. Maybe I should have said something earlier because he kicked into some 30 frames. Mello with a poor Heatman pattern. Finishing the bosses simultaneously. Very, very slow Heatman random from Mello there. Unfortunate. It cost him a couple seconds. Look at these ball screens, though, side by side, nearly synced up identically. Yeah, Cab making sure he didn't skip that extra man. A lot easier to grab that one than the other one, though. Virtually no slowdown. Yeah, I like that red and yellow of Heatman. Looks good. Johnny on the right. OnlyFans on the left.
Oh my god. No, Johnny's on the. What is it by now with the t-shirt? Johnny is on the left, and OnlyFans is on the up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, I got mine the opposite way. Oh, okay. I thought that was almost a touch too high. Very nice. Very, very fast from Mello through there.
3 for 3 on that one.
Ooh, yeah, that first one kind of got more, I guess the third item one. I thought that one was going to be a little bit too high. Yeah, not even trying to go from the ladder, just drop straight down to the floor.
Yeah, I just counted in my head. That's like 6 seconds of just like up.
Yeah, Cab opted him to not try it. Has he got this one low enough to get an extra man? No.
Oh, I hope he comes through with 1 energy. Oh, if you have 1 energy left, you can actually use it to jump over the mech. I'm trying to get that in a run. And then I
did not know that.
Yeah, and it saves like 15 frames overall. It's like realistically, you'd rather just place it earlier and use all 28 energy, but oh come on, it's so cool.
See what kind of pattern Heat gives Cab right here. Oh, Mello missing all the first cycle.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! This could be bad for Mello. Oh no!
oh, the wind
Oh
still
no!
hurls back regardless, even though you're behind him. The song.
Oh my goodness! Oh, I couldn't even see what the frame pattern was on here. It doesn't look good for Cab though. It looks like he was getting some long ones too.
I can't believe
This
Mello
Cab
survived
finishes
that.
up Johnny. Oh my goodness! Mello wanting it to be close. I wouldn't want it to be that close, Mello. Good job.
I want a frame tie. Game 4. Game 4.
This could go on all night. Be like 21 innings in baseball. When is it ever going to stop? Oh, a little bit of a boss menu hiccup. As they're both
At least
going
you didn't
into
pick the wrong
crash.
stage. That's like a lifelong mistake. And this is not an easy stage to get a game over in, too, if you picked it incorrectly.
Oh, very nice. Mello got the high item one on there, too. Didn't have to wait any.
Nobody's going for the first screen setup, aka the biggie.
The biggie, yeah. I don't blame them.
I wish my zip in this screen was named after me. And the Buster only one.
I said, unless it's like Satako or Zernes or Indy. I don't know if I'd want to be trying the biggie or not. Oh, the Buster only zip, is that the one you found?
That's right. And they don't even call it the cabin zip, Cobra. They just call it the zip. Yeah.
J-Dub was the one who showed me that. So I started running. Well, I just started playing Buster only. I wasn't even really running. Didn't have any interest with it. But like I said, I love the zips route. And then J-Dub's like, "Oh, you almost got the zip there in Crash Man." I was like, "What are you talking about, zip in Crash Man?" He's like, "Yeah, you can zip if you fall, blah, 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 off the ladder." So I started looking into it. And that's when I decided to start running. That's the only times I have posted for any games is Buster only in both normal and difficult. But start with Crash, and you got to do the Crash zip.
Oh, that's awesome.
Once I found out about that zip, though, I was so into that run. It's still my favorite run. I love the Buster only run. It's far and away the best Mega Man 2 run for me.
Well, that's cool,
It's
man.
going to be the cabin zip. It's going to be the cabin zip. That's what I'm going to start calling it. I did not know that. It was
that's
just
so cool. I'm beaming. I can't believe my trick inspired you to. You learned that trick and now you want to run the game. I love that.
Yeah, that's the only reason I went to Buster only, because I've been running the normal zipless and the zips, the difficult zips. I've been running those off and on for, like 2 years. But I saw Joey in gaming. He was running Buster only. I was like, oh, I never thought about running Buster only. I was like, I could never be Crash Man Buster only. Like, what am I even doing? Like, why am I even considering this? And then lo and behold, it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
It's a dance.
It's really not that bad.
Ritual.
Yeah, so I really I fell in love with it. Like I said, I didn't have that much interest in it, but when I found out there was a zip in Crash, Bubble, and then the mini Heat zips past the last 2 columns, I was like, okay, I'm down for this. No menus. I'm terrible at menus.
Uh-oh.
As Mello did miss that third item one. Nice recovery.
Nice recovery, though.
He's got the lights on, but guess what? Cab is right on him. Oh, with a super low item one. Is this going to be? Oh, going with it in the dark. He says not doing it in the light. He is just about a few seconds behind, swapping over to Flash to make sure that he doesn't get killed on the second screen. Mello coming down, flowing as his name would suggest. All right, yep. Nice. Doing a little pause buffer to avoid hitting that ledge to fall faster past that. Nice item 1 placements as he starts to zip close into the door this time. Much quicker wiggles. He's not waiting around. They had some oomph on those. As Cab misses
I
it
could
once
just feel like the
again.
energy in those wiggles. I could feel like.
Yes, it's a hectic. You know, he's like, oh no, he misses the first crash bomb. This is bad. He's going to have to run him into the wall. There you go. Ooh, so close as Cab walks in. How clean of a fight can he have right here? Can he shave a few extra seconds off it? Oh no, also with the low pattern. But getting multiple hits on him, oh, much quicker Cab fight. As we go into
Is
the
it going to
big
be enough to help him
cutscene.
catch up? I don't think so.
But Mello will go for this E-Tank in the beginning. Cab will not. The first two races, Mello has went for this E-Tank. Let's see if he opts to go for it again. And he
But remember,
does.
Cap doesn't need it because he's going zipless and Wily too.
Yeah. Oh, and it gets kicked
was
out.
that?
Oh
He didn't
no.
tiptoe
Oh, he
far
missed
enough.
it again. And here comes Cab with a fury. He has tightened this race by a few more seconds as he zips through the top.
Do the conveyor belt tip. Oh, he didn't do it.
Oh, he's
No,
missed
he
it the
does
first
that.
time. We could see a little
Oh, did
nerves
he?
coming into play here. Yeah, he missed. Oh, and hit by the clown gear. Get item 2 swap from Mello as he readjusts himself.
It's surprisingly tough
Cab
to
is
jump
on
under
it.
that clown gear.
It is. It really is. If I can't, I know as soon as I hit the end of the hallway where the ceiling ends, I know right then and there if I'm going to make it or not, depending on where I'm at coming out of it. But you know, just have it. Cab has got this down to maybe a 5-second lead. This should be a pretty similar boss fight. Nothing wild and crazy here. This is typical scripted fight. Although Mello did come in a little bit short and then overshot it. And Cab did pick up another, second, maybe 2 seconds there. It is coming in hard now. Cab is taking no prisoners. Very good. Yeah, maybe 2 seconds difference here. This is as much as a missed menu. I mean, yeah, like I said, this could be nothing. Both heading into wood. Beating his chest like the tanky boy he is in this game. Chasing down over the kangaroo rabbit, also named Robbit. Cab with a clean item too also. See, they're both going to try to flash through the beginning right here.
Cab's got the atomic fire.
Cab's
I really just
this
you. I'm sorry, bro.
Let's see what happens at the end of it right here. Is he going to make it? He made it. Very nice job by Mello. Super tight. We'll gain him a couple seconds that he lost there at the middle fight. Into the good wood first attempt. And Cab also up in the ceiling. Very nice. Boys running through here making sure they jump over these holes that we cannot see. But we know they're there. Good pause buffer on Mello's side. 3 little hops up. Hold that up button, boy, because you moving. Making short work of good wood. My goodness, that was quick. Extending his lead over Cab in this part.
Wow, I mean, Cab didn't screw it up either.
No, not at all. Yeah, both clean. That time save came from Mello being able to flash the 3 fingers where Cab used heat on the first one. So yeah, was able to extend it out a little bit. The zip was slightly quicker maybe, but not by much. Both of them absolutely beautiful, good woods. But yes, Mello has extended it out to quite a bit bigger lead than it was. It was only 2 seconds a moment ago. We'll see what it is right now. Oh,
what just happened?
Item 2.
He placed it too high. He couldn't land on it.
Yeah, too high.
You have to place it on the 12th frame or sooner, Mello. Probably placed it on the 13th frame.
No problem for Cab as he also gets rid of the lag. Very nice.
I love that lag minute, by the way.
It's beautiful when you see it done. My buddy Blind Spot, he does it. Makes it look really easy.
That's one of the first strats I learned in this game.
Yeah, the Legally Blind speedrunner. I'm trying to get him into running the zips on this. He already runs normal zipless. I think he's down to a 30-42 as a Legally Blind speedrunner, so that's always nice to see.
Damn.
Smello makes short work of the bubble stage. Cab a little bit problematic over here on the zips. The A trigger did not
he was in it, but he screwed up the A trigger.
Yeah, missed that 3 to 7 frame window. Sometimes Michael Bublé just don't want to sing. It ain't Christmas time yet, baby. Oh no, and takes the hit off the fish. Not what you want to see. It's not going to affect the rest of this. He's still going to do everything the same he would. It's just a time thing, taking that hit.
Hey Cobra, KLM in chat's asking you to plug your Legally Blind friend. I think we'd all like to check him out.
I would love to plug him. He is an absolute phenomenal dude. Like I said, he does run normal zipless. Because we also host races on our channels, Blind Spot and myself, for Mega Man 2 normal zipless. My mom is actually in ICU, so we had to cancel the races for tonight because I may or may not have been available. So, but they're normally on the last Saturday of the month is usually when we like to do that.
Sounds awesome.
There we go.
Hey, I'm glad you could make it here today. Shit.
Yeah, she asked me. I wouldn't. Not to get on that subject. Yeah, so we did cancel the races, but normally they're monthly. You can get in touch with myself or Blind Spot if anybody's interested in it. If we get enough people, we can do different categories. Right now, it's the main category he runs, and with Alice's tournament also coming up, it's just good to be doing that so we can all kind of de-rust for that, anyways. Flo is into it right here. Nice item twos. The bourbon nip came through nicely. Going for the zip. Beautiful zip setup. Not a problem here from Mello. Oh no, he did miss it. Just a touch too soon on that.
Doesn't matter how beautiful it looks if it didn't work.
That's right. Yeah, that's my ex-wife. She was a darling, man. As we get into the item ones right here, let's see what we got. We're gonna get the good zip right here. Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
It was just like, I'm gonna bump my head on the ceiling.
Beautiful job from Mello. The cab is, oh, look at that little mini zip. Cab is not far behind. Damage boosting right here to get around this dude. Beautiful item 3. Very nice. This lag's always such a pain right here where Mello's at too when this dragon first comes out. MrCab opting not to go for the item 1 zip up through here.
I'm waiting for someone to do the item 2 climb on that ladder.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen anybody try to do that.
Probably because it saves like half a second. And wasting it in a tick of energy, but hey.
Getting ready to see the dragon from Samson, they say. Don't cut his hair because this dragon needs to go down. I love the way he looks so Dopey Dragon. I don't know what he's called, but he's Dopey Dragon for me. He's got that little, the vulture from the Bugs Bunny cartoons that does a do 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 do. That's who the dragon reminds me of. Oh, look at this. Mello is not playing around. He got the zip first try this time. He is not playing. He's not giving MrCab an edge at all. He said that first time was a fluke, boys. He did take a little bit of time in between games 1 and 2 to practice that. I said it might have been why he decided to keep trying it at the first game anyway, just to make sure that he was going to get it the second and third. Because it's all a comfort thing, right? As long as you feel comfortable with it, it doesn't matter if you mess it up once or twice or what happens in the last race. If you're comfortable with it, there's no issue to come back from a bad mistake and do what you need to do. Ooh, very close to the chopper on that jump. Mello's doing so good. He has froze the screen over here as we watch Cab come down, grabbing some weapon energy, slowing him down just a little bit, but he does need a refill. Opting to flash through the drill area instead of wood it here. As we see Mello's back into Piku Piku. Scripted boss fight, no worries there. Swap into his item one, climbing up here to the chopper, very nice. Did not jump too high. Damage boosting between the second and third one though. If you can hit it at the top, you have very little knockback. But if you try to walk on the ground through it, it really kicks you back a lot. Cab swaps into metal to come into Piku Piku.
Did you know that the ground in that fight was actually supposed to like disappear so you could fall through it?
Oh no, I did not know that. Right here in this
Yeah,
room?
in Pico Pico. Yeah.
No, I did not know that. So when I was a kid, 8, 10 years old playing this, my cousin who was 6 years older than I was, that's who I watched figure out all the boss weaknesses. But that was his strategy, is stand where they've already came out from, and then they can't
Oh,
come up from the ground and hit you.
that's a good strat, and it's the opposite of what they originally planned. That's funny.
You see, yeah, I never knew that you were supposed to fall through it. So yeah, ever since I was a kid, I knew I was safe standing on the gap, and other than coming from the side, which you could see. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay, I'll do that then. That's a 35-year-old strategy I've used now. It really is a kind of a boring battle because they always come out the same place. You know what you're going to do the exact same every single time. It's not like Guts, man, where you could mess up a jump and have to get a 3 cycle instead of a 2 cycle. Like, it's very hard to mess up the Piku Piku once you get going. I mean, we still do. I mean, it's not like it doesn't happen, but it really shouldn't. It's as straightforward as any Mega Man boss fight there is. There's no variation, no RNG in it. There's nothing that's going to slow you down one run to another. It's all going to be the exact same. 4 cycle here from Mello, beautiful. But Cab seems like he's kind of catching up a little bit. I don't know if there was like a couple of seconds somewhere in here, but Cab seems like he's maybe caught up a couple of seconds right here. It's coming on into Purple Hell anyway. It doesn't matter what happens before Purple Hell. It all ends at Purple Hell.
We call it Purple Hell for a reason, don't we?
Yeah, for reasons I can't say on here, this is a PG-friendly stream. If you ever want to know, come visit one of us, not on a public stream. I'm sure our personal streams definitely let it fly. Give these runners another shout out right here because they're doing incredible. As Mello moves up in here. Alright, there you go. Very quick into the zip setup. Oh no, as MrCab takes a fall down the ladder. I didn't get the extra little zip out of it, but that's okay. We don't need it. He does have the lead. I wonder if either one of these guys are going to maybe try to use wood down here at the bottom to give them their crash bombs a little bit extra explosion, or if they're just going to go straight with it and run what you brung. Very nice.
Oh, you mean for the Pico fight, or the Boo Beam fight?
The Boo Beam fight, yeah. I wonder if either one of these guys will opt to throw a wood leaf shield anywhere through there. I doubt it. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, but it would be a safe way to do.
It's honestly, like, I don't know, I feel like you should just always do that until you're gunning. Like, how much time are you really losing switching to leaf shield and shooting one? I think it should really be like top level runners that don't do it. Like, if that had been discovered like 15 years ago, everyone would be doing it.
Yeah, if I were in a race, I would do it every time in a race situation. And I cannot see where Mello's at over here in this Boo Beam fight. I can't see where he came out of the wall at.
30
Well, he's up at a good spot. Oh, he got the first placement, but here comes Cab right behind him. right behind him with a quicker drop into the room. Kind of a slow menu though, but he's got it going good here. Can he get the second crash bomb in? He does get the second one in before he takes the first hit. So they're going a little bit quicker for Cab as he goes in. That's kind of low, but that might be enough for the top. It is not.
Oh.
It is not.
Oh, he's got it though. Oh, he wants to save his crash bomb, so he's going to use an item 3.
Oh, and he's also going to have to wait for it to blow Mello into the refights. No advantage either way here. We'll see how the different routes line up because they did not take the same on the refights. Mello's opting to go with air first to stay in Buster. I'm assuming he's going. I think he goes up to heat right here. But he did have a pretty bad airman, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, he's going to go straight down to bubble and head up to heat here. Very nice. Cab running into the boss fights. He will be starting with quick. We've got 2 down for Mello as of right now. Dropping down into wood. No, he's starting with Crash. Okay, so we're going to see a convergence right here. They're going to cross each other's paths. Mello is going to Crash. Cab is going to wood. But Mello is 2 bosses ahead. Equal fights from this side though. Mello's still holding on to a 2-boss lead. Let's see how this quick turns out.
He's pesky,
Mr. Cab not getting the wood one.
Oh, he got the thing. He got the thing where it makes him stand still. I don't know how to do that. Did you see that? He did his little.
Well, yeah, it's just like a little guard thing. Yeah, taunt. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Usually he only does that when you hit him with something that he's immune to. But somehow
like the metal blade. Yeah, I don't know how that triggered that. Shooting birds over here, quick man. Mello making short work of it though. Still with a 2-boss lead. The 2 easiest ones left to go to. Flash is down, so yeah, here we go. Mello is into the Wily machine first. Did not have the best Wily machine in the second one, if I remember right. Oh, first phase down, he had. Oh, very nice 2 crash bombs. So he had a really good boo beam. We missed it with the sprite flickering. Extending that lead even more. Mr. Cab is going to lose time to that. He has no.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this one.
Yeah, he cannot recover. No matter what he wants to do with it.
Flashman fight, by the way.
Cab's falling in. He's going to have to need Mello to take a death right here. He's counting on Mello.
I wonder if he could do the zip. Could he catch up? I'm talking like wall crash, like no wiggles.
Yeah, it would not make it. He's going to try though. Kind of an early item 1, but he's got enough. As we start in the first hits, oh, missed a couple there. That's okay for Mello though. Oh, very nice, very nice.
Wiggle faster, Cab, come on.
Oh, here we go. Looks like Mello takes it down. Super nice job from Mello. Very, very nice. Came back with 2 wins back to back after Cab took the first one. Was not going to give it up. Let's get these boys in here with us. Let me get them the invite to the room right here. Fantastic job from both guys. Oh my god, it was so good. Cab was bringing it. Cab was bringing it. Oh. Good job holding that together, Mello. As our sound gets quiet right here. Beautiful. Alright, I got the boys the voice chat, so we'll hear from Mello here. See if he's got anything to say and see what MrCab has to say. What about you? When is do you have a race coming up, Cabin?
Oh, MrCab on the right is he's actually the organizer of this event. For the viewers who don't know, he hit me with the slightly smiling emoji earlier today, so I need to get that scheduled. I'm up against Big Z, Zernies.
Zernies, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Big Z popped in chat yesterday. I got the chance to talk to him.
Mic check, hello.
Hello. I also want to say Zernies also experienced a loss of a close friend, so everybody remember Zernies. If you see him, condolences to him. Mello, dude.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Good job, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, good job, man. Losing that first race and coming back with the next two. Very nice.
Thank you. The first race, that was just pretty tilting what happened in Wily 2. It's such a simple strat.
But you nailed it the other two times. We were thinking you kept going for it, even though you kept like choking it, and we figured maybe you were just practicing for run 2, you know? Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what else to do. I could ride... I've seen the item 2 strat, of course, but I've never done that myself. So I just decided to stick with what I know and keep trying it.
Wait, you've never done the item 2 strat?
No, never. I've only done this game as a speedrun with these strats.
Wow. That's funny.
Yeah, I know, right? The normal stuff I just haven't done.
KLM wants to know how you felt about hugging the alien.
Did I hug him? I don't think I did. Oh, or did MrCab do that? Or was that for me? Yeah, I think if I hugged the alien, I would have died.
Yeah, KLM asked you.
Well, I'm glad I didn't die if I did do that. I've tried to be pretty careful about that because I used to do that really often, but I need to stay close because you guys know how Bubble is, and when you have those two on screen, you're just screwed watching it go off screen so slowly.
Yeah, or if you go into the fight, for example, with only 10 ammo left. Remember that, Cobra?
Dude, this whole race was crazy. I was so worried, like, because were you watching the race on stream, or were you watching Cab to see where you were, or were you going at this blind?
Yeah, I had it up on my phone, kind of near me. I couldn't really hear you guys speak, but every so often I was taking a peek, and I never felt like I had a comfortable lead at all, which is why I always opted to not try to zip into the alien fight, because I thought that would just ruin everything.
I'm trying to get Cab in here saying the invite doesn't work. Can one of you guys try one? Because you used the one that I put up in the that I tagged you in, right, Mello?
I got the invite from the bot. It automatically sends an invite at the end of the race.
Can you send that link to Cab?
Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Yeah, for some reason it's not letting him accept the other invite. The other day it let me send the one that Cabin and I used. There we go, we'll get him in here. So how do you feel overall about the race? Like going into the second race, what was your thinking? Was it just do what I always do and trust myself and that I'm going to stay ahead, knowing that you were ahead until Wily 2? Did you want to change anything, or was it just not an option? Just do what you know.
It wasn't an option. Right before the race, I decided to pick up the E-Tank in metal, and the 1-up in quick. So that was pretty new to me.
Yeah, we saw you going up with the item 1s, picking it up right at the start of the quick man stage.
Oh yeah, and then I started taking the item 1 in Wily 4 in Purple Hell. because, and I'm glad I did because I needed it for the boobing fight twice.
Yeah, your setups and all your zips went really well today. Like everything was on point, especially that first race in particular. You were getting everything just as clean as it could be, minus the bubble. There was that little hiccup on bubble, I believe, where it was just a touch too low. But everything else, like it was on point tonight with everything you were doing.
Oh yeah, the bubble, that bubble mishap is also in my PB. I can't escape the bubble problems.
Bubble being bubble. It also gave Cab a little problems there. I believe it's the third race. I believe he missed the A trigger on the bubble zip too. So yeah, bubble was a little problematic on everybody's end tonight. There's Cab. We got Cab in here now.
And we got
Mr.
Cab here.
GG's.
So what do you think, Cab? How were you feeling going into the third race? Were you also going to just run it how you wanted to run it like you normally do, or did you still want to go with was it safer strats you wanted to use? Did you have riskier stuff that you use that you normally wouldn't use? What was your mindset going into the third race?
Yeah, that's so true, actually. No, Cab, your mic is muted, I think, if you're talking.
You know what it is? Because I had push to talk on from the other commentary night. Sorry about that. Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, bubble band's annoying. Let me catch up on everything I said while I was muted here. No, that was pretty much every run of this game I've done. I've done fast air. I can kind of do Heatman, but it's like not reliable enough, and certainly without like a lot of practice and a lot of work on it, like it's not going to be that much easier or better. The Airman super jump, if this was a normal tournament, I'd go for. Been difficult. That third shot always seems to give me trouble. And
yeah,
otherwise,
that's what I was really worried about.
Yeah, otherwise, like Wily 1 is the stage I know I need to work on, but I just never do.
Like, I know you know a lot of consistent strats, and that made me really worried because I do the other strats that are very risky, and I'm very inconsistent at it. So I know, like, I knew coming in that it's likely that I would lose because, like, I know that's not a good mindset to come into a race, but I was thinking, like, I'm definitely gonna lose because any problem with any of the strats I go for, and it's over because you're gonna be right there with like something consistent.
Yeah, that's what everybody always says, and then I always still lose those races though. So like it works out. I've been getting 31s pretty much all of practice, and then I got a pair of 31s tonight. I think my splits might have said like 30-59 or something locally, but otherwise, yeah.
One difference was I noticed in Quickman that Cab chose to keep the lights out, where Mello chose to turn the lights on, so he had an easier time zipping into the boss, or at least the setup it looked like, getting the item ones at the right places. Like Cab might have had the races, the item ones just weren't where you wanted them to be, so you had to walk along the hallway at the end. Is that you usually play? Because I play mine in the dark too, and I always have problems trying to get that zip.
I usually don't turn on the lights. Usually I can get in the ceiling still, because like if I'm against I always figure if I'm against the wall and I put that item 1 out there, like all I have to do, is stand centered on that item 1, turn around, and the item 1 should be in about the right place. I'm
terrified of playing that with the lights off. I just don't remember the layout well enough.
I mean, you all know I was saying it in the race chat before the race. I don't think I even know how to turn the lights back on. Like I kind of know how to turn it on, but
what you were like, oh, what can I do? What can I do to make you look clairvoyant, to make it really good? Oh, turn the lights on and quick. That should be easy.
Like, I don't know how to do that. It's a combination of like I only am half sure how to turn them back on, and so like race 3 in a tournament is not the time to find out.
Yeah.
And then when I have tried to turn the lights on, like just seeing the stage messes with me. Because then I go from like, okay, do this, and now I'm staring at the next screen, scrolling on and snapping to the previous screen, and like, wait, what? What? And then a quick laser comes on. If
you're used to it in the dark, absolutely. I mean, you saw me during my match. You were commentating. I was just like, I know in my heart and in my soul and in my mind that I just need to press right, and then do another zip. One wiggle. That's all you need to do. But in the moment, I'm just like, and then it just like wastes so much time.
Well, see,
So
you just taught me how to do it, so that now I'll have to remember that one.
You mean like like that?
Yeah, I mean that's part of the muscle memory at that point, right? When I get there, like I forget when did I learn this. It was quite literally on my 3DS in a waiting room, like waiting for something to happen. And I knew like I just had to be there for a long time, and I was literally practicing this and learning it on the 3DS.
Oh, but I first played this game too. 3DS Legacy Collection.
No, this was like the actual download for
really?
yeah, from on like the NES Virtual Console and 3DS. But whatever happened, it was like I started joking because I think it was like a Freakazoid line. This will take all of my skill, and he did something ridiculous because it was Freakazoid. But I started saying that, and now whenever I go into this, like my voice always, my head just always says, "This will take all of my skill," and all of a sudden it plays the recording of how to do that. That's the only way I can do that. That's just how it works.
And I did get that clip of Mello with the Boo Beam save. Was it Race 2? That was a hell of a save in the Boo Beam fight, Mello. I
was looking at that with like the mixed emotions.
So
like, oh man, I hope he gets it. No, wait, then he wins the race. Man, I don't know.
Even in Game 3, I died in Wily 3 in the water, but I think it was lagging, and you guys might not have seen that. So I thought it was over at that point.
Oh, I missed that, but I always say somebody always dies in Wily 3 in these races. It never fails. There's always a Wily 3 death, and I didn't see one of the first 2 races, so that explains why I got so close.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It felt like a Mega Man 6 clip off the ledge. Like I reached the ledge kind of, but just not quite.
And then I reposted the link in chat to that clip of Bello. So it's there at the bottom if you guys want to check it out after we get off of here.
I mean, I want to see the clips of all of the oh my god that just happened Boo Beams throughout this tournament, because like there's a lot of them and they're just going to keep coming, and it's amazing how like the runners in this community have nerves of steel for that stage.
Well, I was talking with Cabin during the race there about, was it the first race we had where all 3 finishes had a double death at the Alien Wily? I can't remember who it was that was racing. Maybe in Commacine and Tiny the Brontosaurus, I believe it was.
Oh my god.
But yeah, all 3 of them, all 3 alien fights had a double death at the end of it. They were so close. It was so good. These races, I mean, look how close this was. 35 seconds in race 3. I mean, that's one hiccup anywhere along the way. Hug the alien and that lead swaps, you know.
Yeah, it was really close, all 3 races. I mean, race 1, it was pretty close, and then I just, had that Wily 2, and then somehow kind of brought it back, but not quite.
The key is I shouldn't have done the good wood zip, because in race 1, because I had the failed death, the failed zip in Quickman got me beat up by the mech, made Quickman actually kill me. And then going into Woodman stage, I was like, oh wait, I don't have any extra lives, I can't do the zip. So I didn't do the zip. And that was the race I won, so that's the answer. I've got to not do the Woodman zip.
Yeah, because I'd caught it that, I noticed it when I paid attention that you were meddling through the monkey and bird part. I did not miss, I just thought you'd missed the first item 1, and I didn't pay attention that it was an extra life issue.
Yeah, because of the extra death there. And then that made it in the 3rd race, at the very beginning, it was like the second hairdryer dropped a 1-up or something. And I was like, I was already 2 or 3 tiles past it, but I was like looking back at it like, man, I should grab that. It's free. It's right there. And then one of the birds dropped 1 anyway in Airman stage. I was like, okay, I'm getting this one.
Yeah, it was a lot closer too. You just barely like 1 or 2 pixels to the left, grab it, and continue on your way. It's like, yeah, there it was.
That's why I skipped the first one. Obviously, I was manipulating the bird to drop 1. That's the ticket.
Yeah, because it's a scary route because you got the 2 deaths and Crash and Wood, so if you take an unintentional death anywhere else, you've got to continue without an extra man. So definitely a scarier route to run in a race without the extra man.
Usually in Quickman stage, that very first one up, if you're really good at the game, you can go for that last one up that's out in the open in the laser section. People will get that one too.
Oh yeah, that's slick.
Yeah,
I was getting the first
go
one.
with the. Yeah, I saw Mello was going with that E-Tank at the beginning of the medal where you were skipping it since he was zipping the beginning of Wily 2 where you had the free E-Tank pickup along the item 2 round of Wily 2. I thought that was
I skipped the 1-up in the third race because in Heat I got 2 back-to-back 1-ups from those green spring enemies.
Nice.
Which was really surprising.
I also like seeing your boss fight on the refights, Mello. You went a different route than what you see a lot of people do. You started with air and then went into heat, which is, most people go quick crash air. So it was nice to see a different boss refight order than what we're used to seeing.
Oh yeah. I see a bunch of runners do both, or I used to. But I did both for a while and then I kind of just settled with air first.
Yeah, anyway, it was a great race, guys. Yeah, it's a fantastic race. I couldn't ask for any better than that. Back and forth. If I said the cab had the first race, smooth all the way through, good item placements all the way through, no major hiccups.
Yeah, I mean, like Mello was saying, this is... I think I've been doing tournament races for various speedrun games for like literally a decade now. And all I ever hear is, yeah, MrCab's really consistent. MrCab's really consistent. He's scary consistent with, and I mean, like, I guess that's me at this point. But I mean, in a good way, right? I mean, I'm agreeing, I guess. So yeah, I showed up and I did what I did. Good job, Mello.
Thank you.
Keep going.
Good job to you as well. I mean, it pretty much ends here for me as well.
Who's your next
Do we know
round?
who you have next round?
Either way, doesn't matter.
He's gonna need better than a 30 to get through the next round, probably. There was a we had the power gap in the entrance, and I think like the top 3 or 4, you start getting like the sub 28s for PBs.
See, Tiny's got Satako, right? And then Zernies is with Warm Cabin here. I believe it's 2 of our next Mega Man 2 races. I'm not sure what the dates are on those.
Yeah, no one is. I saw your slightly smiling face this morning, Cap, by the way.
No, which one?
You hit me with a slightly smiling emoji. You pinged me and Zernies, and then you said slightly smiling emoji. I'm like, okay, I'll hit him up. We got a schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and to be fair, like I said, Zernies, one of his best friends did just recently pass, like maybe yesterday or the day before. Oh. So that could be an issue with Zernies not being able to get back. So yeah, condolences to Zernies, and I hope he's doing well and all that.
I'll say
so
something.
It was a sudden thing. It was unexpected. So if we are having problems getting in touch with Big Z, that could be that.
No, give him some time. Give him some time.
Yeah, wow, that sucks to hear. He's a really good runner. Hope everything is okay.
Yeah, it's tough to take when you lose somebody that's close to you, especially being young and unexpected, Yeah, anything else you boys want to say before we head off of here and hand it over to Speedgaming? Thanks again to Speedgaming for hosting it for these good guys, and go give them a follow,
Yeah, definitely. Thank you too for commentary.
Yeah,
thanks. Awesome race.
And yeah, check out this tournament, the Mega Man 1 tournament. There's a Mega Man X tournament. There's a Mega Man 2 randomizer tournament. There's another Mega Man 2 tournament happening later on this fall. Come to MegaManLeaderboard.net and join the Discord. Say hi. We'll probably teach you how to do the good wood zip, and by that I mean we'll probably direct you to Duck Fist tutorial, but we'll have a good laugh and talk about it for a long time too. And yeah, I don't know. Play more Mega Man.
4.5 hours.
It is. That's like one of the longest standing great tutorials that's out there.
That thing got me into this game, man.
Yeah, it's a great tutorial. That's what I live by for the most part.
Yeah.
I will try my best in the next round. You know, I'm not gonna throw on purpose or anything. I'll do my best, and
you better not throw on purpose. You could have thrown on purpose today, and then well, I don't know. It means I get to play more Visions of Mana now. So let's go.
I also gotta practice on Mega Man 1.
True. I think yeah, we've got your opponent sort of around. It's all good. I've got nothing. Comment, rat. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. I love you all.
Yeah, I'm done here. Thanks again, everyone. Thank you, Speedgaming and MrCab for organizing this and the Mega Man 1 tournament.
Yeah, Cab, Mello, everybody involved in this. Thank you all so much. Again, Speedgaming. Appreciate them doing this for us. They are doing the marathon. If you see anything, you want to make any donations to any games that you want to see run, such as the Zelda randomizer, they do have the list for that. I don't have the link. Hopefully somebody's in here could post that if you want to see anything else run. But follow them, follow the Speedgaming channels. Check up with everybody. We do have more races coming up with Mega Man 2 any %, and the Mega Man 1 all stages. Keep an eye out. We'll post it here. Join the Discord servers. Join the Mega Man 2 community. Amazing dudes, and we'll see you all later. Peace out.
Yeah.
See ya.